Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to show you the $50 audio system I have in my 2005 Silverado. This is kind of episode 2 of the $2,800 Silverado series. I'm trying to keep this truck as budgeted as possible, but to how I want it. So basically, if you watched the first video, you know that when I got the truck, the front 2 door speakers did not work. They made no sound whatsoever. The stock work truck speakers are paper speakers. This truck doesn't have the Bose or anything. So it was very common that the speakers would basically just rot and break. The rear speakers did work, but they sounded terrible. It had the stock radio that was worse for wear. It just wasn't it. So I went to Walmart and I looked at getting a Bluetooth transmitter and some Sony front speakers, and it would have been about $60. And I looked on the top shelf and they had a dual head unit and 4 speaker set for $30. And I looked at that and I said, this is not going to sound perfect, but for $30, I get a Bluetooth head unit. I cannot complain. So basically, I got the head unit and I got the dash kit, which didn't fit great, so kind of sat on that, but it works, so who cares? And I got a $10 wiring harness. So overall, it was about $50, maybe $55. That's how much it cost, and it does work pretty well. I was actually kind of surprised by the audio quality. As long as you can play pretty much any type of music, anything with a lot of bass, it's not super fond of, but you can. What I recommend doing is turning the bass down on your bass setting on your head unit, and that makes it a lot better. So you can play, like, say if you like rap songs, you can turn the bass down a little bit on the head unit. In the settings, you just push this button and you can adjust bass and treble. I would turn the bass down to like 2 or 3, and then it actually doesn't sound bad. Now with this truck, it has 6.5-inch in the front and 4x6 speakers in the back. So basically, I would have had to buy another set of 4x6 speakers to have it correctly done. But what I did was I put 2 6.5-inch speakers in the back, just using what I had. It actually worked great. If y'all want a video of in-depth how I did that, I'd be happy to make one. But it turned out to be really easy and pretty simple. So I can't really play any of my music due to copyright reasons, but I'd say if you're looking for a $30 audio setup, just as cheap as possible, I don't have many complaints other than it's not super loud. So when I turn my phone up on max volume and the head unit volume only goes to 40, it's not going to be super loud. It just isn't. Sometimes I'll keep it on like 37 or 38, but most of the time, I don't even like my music loud. So most of the time, it's just like barely just loud enough. So that's my only complaint. The sound quality really isn't bad. I don't have any major complaints with that. It's not super duper loud, but it does get the job done. And where else can you find a better solution for $30? I mean, $30 is really crazy to me that they were even able to make it. So no complaints really there. It's not going to be a full SCAR audio setup for $30. You can't even get that on Marketplace that cheap. So like I said, no major complaints. They fit in really well. I just screwed them in. It's nothing fancy, not a super fancy install, but it does work. All speakers work. The head unit has wired Bluetooth. It's got aux. It's got pretty much everything. I think there's an app that you can get. It's called iPlug or something. I don't need it because it connects instantly and disconnects when you turn the key off. So it's all I really need. Came with a little extra cubby hole for the single DIN kit. You get a double DIN, it'll take that away. If you're looking to spend a little more, if you can maybe do like $100, I would recommend possibly getting like some Sony speakers with the correct fitment, and then like a head unit that's comparable. Maybe even if you go on Marketplace. But for $30, you really can't get any better than that. I did get this at Walmart for those who know or who need to know. And I got the dash kit and the wiring harness from Walmart. And no real complaints on the pricing. Dash kit was a little cheap. I may recommend ordering that online if you can find one that fits a little bit better. But overall, it works, and that's what I needed it to do. Like I said, as soon as you turn the key, it powers on. The installation process was really simple. If y'all want to know how I did the wiring for that, just let me know in the comments and I can make another video or get back to you. I typically reply to all my comments. If you have any questions, please let me know.
like and subscribe.